Previously on X-Men.
What? Just look around the place and try and figure out who's got some nice juicy clout and start a fight with them. It doesn't matter why, really. If a person with a 100k plus channel spotlights you, even for a negative reason, you'll get a bump. As all of the ass kissing Notice Me Senpai Brown Knights flood over to your channel to leave dislikes and defend their boy. So the first thing that you want to do before you even begin the meat of the video is to prejudice your audience against the person that you're going to be talking about. I've wanted to cover this channel for a while because I've seen clips of this guy and of how much of an idiot he is.
I've wanted to cover this channel for a while because I've seen like clips of this lady and how much of like a idiot she is.
Next, you want to subtly dehumanize the person. He's called Xanderhal.
She's called the Star Wars girl, or that Star Wars girl.
So, for my Comicsgate audience, this is Xanderhal. He's a boring and talentless, low, gamma tier, reactionary drama farmer on the dirtbag left breadtube side of YouTube. And despite having the personality of semi-sentient warm cat vomit, he's managed to amass an impressive 60,000 subscribers and racked up a whole shit ton of views. But how? This no obvious talent, no charisma, no work ethic, below average IQ human being, how does this dude generate such highly viewed content? Oh, by exploiting the hard work of others. It's so obvious, so easy. He doesn't make content, he just reacts to content created by more famous and more talented YouTubers than himself. Kinda like what I'm doing in this video, but I'm doing it in a meta commentary, self-aware, pseudo intellectual kind of way. I know I'm not as smart as this dude thinks he is. And he made a video back in December called Anti-SJW Star Wars fan. That Star Wars girl says Disney hates men because of comics she hasn't read. So fuck it, let's go watch.
And she made a video back in June called Disney Approves of Domestic Violence in Han Solo Comics. So, fuck it, let's go watch.
If you're one of the people who are here solely because Xanderhal's name is in the title of the video and I've framed this lesson on how to be a reactionary channel around him, hello, please like and subscribe. If you're watching a video of him reacting to this video on his channel, hello. Did he call me a tanky? Yeah, if he did, please like and subscribe with an alt account as well. So Anna is an angel. She's ranked the 6th most influential person in Comicsgate and #1 in the fandom menace. Her channel, that Star Wars girl, has a 6-figure sub count. She's not just that Star Wars girl. Unlike Xanderhal, she actually has a personality. Sure, she's a Star Wars fan, but she's also a Henry Cavil stan, and she's a proper artist, and comic campaigns featuring her artwork have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm not simping for her here. Everyone knows I only simp for Martina. I have no beef with a channel being reactionary. Just be interesting and add something to the conversation.
Hello everyone, it's Anna, also known as that Star Wars.
Okay. All right, you got my attention. This girl knows what she's doing. She's got my attention.
Or you could just sit there in silence like a creepy incel pervert, ogling the boobies on the cover that launched 1,000 ships. That was totally unedited, like 15 seconds of radio silence. That's not adding anything to the conversation. You're just looking at boobs while being a creepy weirdo. The dude is the living embodiment of an Oedipus complex. Like, he's obsessed with MILFs and boobs. Like, it's got serious mommy issues. There you go. Like, have a big old suck on your oral fixation replacement for your mother's nipples. Like, where's your fucking comfort blanket, you big baby?
What's up, all my Ewoks, tribbles, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Han Solo and a story about Han Solo. If you couldn't guess from the thumbnail,
That is a lot of merch. That is a lot of fucking merch. Holy shit. That's all I have to say.
That is a lot of trash. That is a lot of fucking trash. Holy shit. Tidy up your set, for fuck's sake. If you don't actually have anything interesting to say, just make some basic, low-level, surface observations about the video. Sit back and look smug and carry on watching.
Han Solo got punched in the face! Han Solo got punched in the face by Princess freaking Leia! Are you kidding me, Disney? This was in a Disney comic book, but before I get to that part,
I just want to jump in here for one moment and explain to you this one cool trick that you can use when you have no actual skills to make the other person look stupid while making yourself look smarter. I call this move the Betcha Gambit, and Xanderhal here is a master of it. It goes something like this.
How much do you want to bet that the context of the punch is not like, oh, she got mad at something inconsequential and decided to just punch him, and then everyone's like, yeah, she punched him. How much do you want to bet he said or did something like pretty bad and she just like punched him?
The thing that's so great about the Betcha Gambit is it enables you to put words into the mouth of your opponent without them having to say them. Not only is Xanderhal victim blaming Han Solo here for being on the receiving end of domestic abuse from a loved one, he's also undermining and delegitimizing Anna's position before she's even made it. Just throw in some heavy misogyny, sprinkle a little internet language on the top, and you'll definitely not come across as a weird, creepy stalker man.
I don't know. Using her booba to grift SMH? Nah, listen, hey, listen. I'm not complaining.
One of the reasons that I've chosen this particular video to demonstrate the tactics and techniques used is that this is a great representation of how minimal effort this approach actually is. Contrast what Xanderhal is doing with what Anna is doing. I mean, sure, there's an argument to be made that Anna herself is just a Star Wars news reactionary channel, and that's fine. What I'm telling people is go and find something that you're passionate about and talk about that to as many people as you can. In the original video, link in the description, she delivers an impressive impromptu 4.5 minute monologue at the top of the video at an impressive pace with virtually zero hesitation, deviation or repetition, totally unscripted. You can see that she's not reading it. Her ability to do this, to just ad-lib entire sections of video with ease, is something that I'm incredibly jealous of. Xanderhal would do well to take notes here, but he's oblivious. His ears are not open, he's not listening, he's just waiting for his turn to talk, and he'll constantly take it back to sexist objectifications of Anna rather than asking himself the question, how can I be better, how can I be more like that Star Wars girl? When it comes to Star Wars news reactions, Anna sets the benchmark because she's so good at what she does. She's better at this than someone like Grace Randolph, and in a parallel universe, Anna could have easily been scooped up by the House of Mouse and become one of those manufactured Disney super soldier kids who, thanks to them exploiting child labour laws, gets trained in the arts of singing and dancing and acting and the whole shebang. A detrimental missed opportunity from Walt Disney's frozen head, and I, for one, am glad that she is on our side.
part, I want to kind of explain the context behind it and how I came to find that.
The only problem with the Betcha Gambit is they can backfire in your face if the person immediately disproves you like Anna does here. If he hadn't been so impatient and waited literally half a breath longer before pausing, he'd have seen her take us on a journey of how she found the book in question via quote-unquote reputable sources StarWars.com and the appropriately named Star Wars Wiki Wikipedia. Just half a breath longer and he'd have saved himself from looking like a twat. Well, more of a twat. He clearly doesn't know what he's talking about, and Anna on the other hand, well, homegirl does her research, so props to her.
Hey, homegirl does her research. Props to her. And then as I scroll down, and then I see it. I see the freaking picture of Han Solo getting punched in the face by Princess freaking Leia. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Hey, how much do you want to bet he does another Betcha Gambit? Do you guys want to bet that he's going to do another Betcha Gambit?
How much do you want to bet she hasn't read the comic? Do you guys want to bet? Do you guys want to bet she probably hasn't read the comic?
Bro, don't you know that impatience causes impotence? Sit your ADHD ass down and listen. She's trying to tell you all about the context of the punch, but you keep rudely interrupting her.
But I'm like, what is the context? Why, in what scenario would Princess Leia be punching Han Solo in the face like that? Like, just straight up clocking him.
Is this out of character for their relationship? Is this a Star Wars fan telling me this is out of character for their relationship?
Another interesting technique that you can use when you're making a reactionary drama video like this one is that you can just make stuff up.
Did she slap Han Solo in any of the original trilogy? I swear I remember her slapping him once.
No.
She was very catty towards him, and deservedly so. He was kind of an asshole. But, like, she did? And often? Wait. Oh, boy. Hold on. I don't know if she ever slapped Han in the original trilogy. I don't see any clips of it.
The closest thing that Princess Leia ever did to what you're describing here was the moment in The Empire Strikes Back where Han Solo pissed her off so much that she decided to retaliate with a bit of family fun incest kissery.
So it's alright, Disney. So you're completely fine with Han Solo getting punched in the face. You're completely fine with promoting domestic violence. Alright.
She hasn't even gotten into the context of the punch yet. Okay, alright, hold on. I feel like she's not going to tell us because I don't think she knows it, but Leia punches Han Solo comic. Treatment restrain just to amount of attention from over a few moments. The punch. All right, here we go. Here's the context. The first issue of the Han Solo, in order to convince General Kraken and Rebel Fleet that he is in fact going rogue, Princess Leia and Han stage an argument, which results in Han getting punched in the face by the Alderaan. Oh my fucking god! It wasn't an actual. It was a staged argument to convince the bad guys that Han Solo was going rogue. That's the... Oh my god.
There you go. There's his fucking comfort blanket. How much do you want to bet that she does know the context and she's about to immediately bring it up?
How much do you want to bet she doesn't know the context and never brings it up? All right, I want to see if she actually goes into the context on this. I'm really, really curious if she actually even...
to know why. I want to know in what scenario is Disney okay with that. So I found the actual page from the comic book. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to do a little dramatic reading of this page. All right, so I have this comic book page pulled out.
Is she's not going to read any of what led up to it? How much do you want to bet that she's only going to read the staged fight?
Bro, I'll bet you 1,000 North Korean won, because unlike you, I've actually watched the video ahead of time, so I don't keep saying stuff and being instantly slammed down and be made to look like an idiot. I don't need any help in that department, thank you very much.
I don't know. I haven't read this. All I know is I looked it up and I found the context of it. How much do you want to read? Bet she's just going to read the staged fight and not actually, like...
I don't know if I can keep coming back with extra little bits about all these. How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? Like, it's such a transparent move that you should all be trained to see by now.
How much do you want to think it's going to... That's how it's going to go. All right.
I have the leading up, the event of it, the event of the domestic violence where Princess Leia savagely clocks Han Solo in the face. Let's see what in Disney's mind vindicates that kind of behavior. Let's take a look. Remember Han.
I can't listen to this. I don't know if I can handle how cringy this is going to be.
Take a look in the mirror, comrade. You're like hyper, super, mega cringe, bro.
Let me give you a little backstory, because I went and I did the Googles, and so I learned what this is about. He's got to go pretend to, like, infiltrate this thing and, like, find spies and do something to get info for the rebellion, but it involves winning this race. So he's got to go win the race to do the stuff, and so that's why Princess Leia's like, you got to focus on the other shit. Don't focus on just winning the race. And, of course, it's Han Solo. He's going to do both. This is now I'm reading Han. You think I don't know that? I'm not stupid, no matter what that stuffy general says. Here we go. It's all romantic. Let's scroll down. Hope you guys enjoyed my man voice. I don't think I'm particularly good at it, but sometimes it's fun doing voices, even when you're terrible at them. You're impulsive, Han. That's almost as bad. But you're no Imperial sympathizer. You barely sympathize with us. I know. If I just leave, that's going to raise suspicions. No, it's not. You're Han Solo. You literally left right before they were attacking the Death Star, and they were going to go face off the Death Star. And you came back because you felt guilty and you were actually a true person. You had a fucking conscience. Nobody is going to question if Han Solo takes off. I'm like, who the fuck wrote this? You leave all the time, and no one cares. Oh, I missed this. Thanks, I think. This time it's different. I'm on a mission. You were on a mission when you left right before they needed you to go in and, like, face off the Death Star. Did the person that wrote this not fucking see Star Wars? Well, they obviously did. They know the punch scenes with the whole I know. So you want people to think you have a good reason to go? That's right. Bam! Bam! So that's it. That's it. The good reason to go is, all right, so he needs a reason to just go off and go on this mission. He can't just say, yo, I'm a fucking smuggler. I got fucking work to do. You all know me. You all know the fact that I'm Han fucking Solo and I have a debt to pay to fucking Jabba. I gotta go, do all this. Okay, so apparently Han Solo needing to go equals, the only excuse that Princess fucking Leia can come up with is like,
it was a staged fight.
Yeah, but we just read the pages. We saw that she didn't give him any warning. Like, it's not a mutually agreed plan if she just acts upon it out of impulse. She doesn't even give him a wink. There's no sign or symbol or clue that she's about to do this.
Holy shit. These people call themselves Star Wars fans, too. I'm not even, like, a fan of Star Wars.
Well, fuck off then.
I find it so ironic, the things that Disney deems okay, and then the stuff that Disney says, no, it's bad, we can't have children like this. Luke Skywalker, little girls weren't able to identify with him. Little girls can only identify with Princess Leia, so let's just, obliterate Luke Skywalker. Let's destroy his character. Let's make him a shitty fucking person. Any essence of heroism that he had.
This is that Star Wars girl, by the way, okay? This is a girl who literally, her entire identity on the internet is being that Star Wars girl. And she couldn't go to the first search on Google. When you search Leia punches Han Solo comic, the first search you find has a paragraph about the context leading up to this and why the fight happened.
Oh, that notoriously reliable source, the first search result on Google. So even if the person that you're talking about in your attack video demonstrates all of the things that you were saying that they weren't going to, and in this case clearly shows the context of the book, you can just ignore that and carry on, pretend like that never happened.
her primary audience would challenge her with Star Wars lore every time she says she's a Star Wars fan IRL. No, absolutely.
This next segment that you're about to see is my favourite part of Xanderhal's original video by some distance, and it shows you the lack of social skills that the guy has. Like, this part is mind-blowing and incredible.
No, this is completely true. Anytime a girl says she plays video games or is a fan of insert, like, nerdy series or anything like that, a ton of male fans are going to come along and be like, okay, so what's your favorite? Oh, I bet you just play this game. What's your favorite game? Oh, I bet you play Overwatch and League of Legends. How about, or Skyrim? How about, have you ever played World of Warcraft? Oh, what about, like, yeah, they do that shit all the fucking time.
Oh, so you're a girl and you like computer games. Tell me about it. Let's be friends. What games do you like? Do you like any of the games that I like? Do I like any of the games that you like? That's called having a fucking conversation, you moron.
They'll give you a fucking quiz on whether or not you're actually a fan of that series if you're a woman, because they're, like, skeptical about it.
Coming from the dude with a 20+ minute reaction video attacking this woman.
Is this like an anti-feminist type channel? Yeah, it's a Star Wars anti-feminist channel. Basically, anti-SJW Star Wars channel.
And then, in the dying moments of the video, Xanderhal reveals his true intentions behind the creation of this video.
She's got like 160,000 subs. Holy shit, about 100,000 more subs than I do. Not for long, though.
At least he finally got one thing right. It was correct that at the time of recording, he was only 100,000 subs behind that Star Wars girl, but now, today, on the day of us recording this video, Anna's on 197,000, just really close to passing 200,000 subscribers, whereas bitch boy over here is still stuck in the same rut that he was 5 months ago. I can't imagine that you already subscribed to me and you're not already subscribed to Anna, that Star Wars girl. If you're not, go and drop her a sub, see if you can be the person who pushes her over that 200k mark. Thanks for watching, fuck off.